What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Keeta, KTA. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here, and let's get into it. We are sitting here now at the bearish aftermath of what was the Keeta personal release pump, I want to say, right? The news came out here. People were excited about the pump. The event happened here where personal got released. I think it went well. We saw a little bit of pumping afterwards. People were saying that I was dumb for saying stay away from this thing. Don't FOMO in at the top. Do not buy into the pump, right? This is just a news generated event, and well, here we are now sitting down here. I think reality is starting to set in for a lot of people. We are likely not going higher. We're likely not in a breakout phase where we send it to higher prices. Even if we do, inevitably, I very much believe we're going to come down. My next buy, and I've been very clear in where that will be. The next time I buy Keeta, KTA, will be below 10 cents. I said it here, I said it throughout here, I said it at the lows, and I've said it at the highs, and I'm saying it now. All of this is just noise. It's just noise. It's noise because imagine you bought the high, and then it drops down here and you sell the low. And then it pumps up a little bit, and then you buy the high, and then it drops down, and then you sell the low. And then it drops down, and you feel so smart. But then it pumps, and it gets you excited. You buy the high, and it goes down. And you're like, nope, I'm not selling it this time. And it goes up. You feel so smart again, and now you're back down, and now you're in the red again, right? It's just here to mess with you, right? And I'm sure not everybody can relate to that, but there's probably a bunch of people who they're looking for that guiding light in this bear market. And that's the main reason why I'm so hesitant and so adamant. I'm so hesitant about investing in things that pump during a bear market, but I'm so adamant about saying do not FOMO into them is because when Bitcoin's in a bear market, the rest of the crypto market is as well. If Bitcoin's not having a good time, most cryptos, if not all of them, are having a bad time. Except for Hyperliquid. Zcash is doing all right. Shout out to all those people who are holding those coins. Dash is even having a little bit of fun. But the main thing being most coins are not. Pumps like this, when they happen in a bear market, it's just there to capture the attention of emotional investors. It's to take somebody who, you have a coin, it came down, it's been boring now, and instead of pumping, it's just down here. Now you're looking at this coin and it's pumping, and you get the bright idea that, I'm holding the wrong coin here. I should be buying this one. Look at how high it went. But then you buy that coin and then it drops back down. You still have lost money if you bought like anywhere here and you're losing money here, right? You're at the low point. You're still in the red here, but you're just doubling down on those losses. The whole purpose as to why anybody FOMOs in during the bear market is because they're looking to make back those losses. Maybe they need that money. Maybe it was money that they were so sure would go up, and it hurts their psyche, it hurts their emotions, it hurts their pride, whatever it is. This is an avenue to make it back. That's what these little pumps do, is they get people excited. They give them this belief that they can make their money back because, oh, I was in the wrong coin. This is clearly the right coin, but they're all the wrong coin. That's the point. They're all going lower. They're all going lower. Nobody's safe. You can see it here, man. Yeah, look at this. Let's go on Coinbase. Coinbase doesn't have all the data, but it does have most of the volume. This was the Visa partnership. KTA, I think, is the only crypto company to have a partnership announced publicly with Visa. Look at the volume. If that volume and that announcement couldn't save you, I don't care whatever KTA personal is, guys. It's not going to save you. It's not going to save you. That was my logic there. We went higher. We did go higher than I expected. That's for sure. I wasn't perfect with this move, but I was bearish at every single one of these highs. And look at the aftermath each time. We've just seen massive rejections. The difference here being once we got down here, we moved up. Once we got down here, we moved up. Once we got down here, we're not moving up. What's going to happen? Different behavior, different results probably. And just imagine if this was not good enough to preserve this double bottom, if this was not good enough to send you to higher prices, likely then when you come down to this area, you will be breaking lower, right? Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I do believe we'll go below 10 cents. I said the next time I buy will be below 10 cents. That doesn't mean as soon as we get below 10 cents I'm buying. Maybe I will. But the reason why, if we're looking at KTA on a all-time kind of history basis. It's not the all-time history, but it's a good bit of its history. Let's see. We look at an all-time history basis from the all-time high. Oh, For some reason, I thought once we got below 10 cents, that's whenever you hit the 90% threshold, 94%, whatever. I mean, technically, theoretically, you're down over 90% right now. This is a decent enough time to buy. If you believe, like I believe, that KTA will see new all-time highs, and you're in it for the long term, who cares if it drops another 54%? At some point, this thing's going to be up over 10x, 11x. You're gonna have phenomenal gains. So just be patient. And I mean, it's going to be up more than that. I believe KTA has 100x, multi-100x potential, guys. I think this thing could genuinely see a $100 price at some point. We're at 15 cents now. Like, that's crazy. If not prices that are $20 and above, I certainly do believe during the next cycle, years of 2028, 2029, I think we have that. But it's 2026 now. That's a long ways out. That's a long ways out. You got to be patient. You got to be long-term minded. And if you're long-term minded, sure, go ahead and buy here. Don't let me stop you. But also, imagine here. Let's pretend. Let's play this game real quick, okay? Let's play this game of pretend where you buy here and the price goes to $20, okay? That's a 135x. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, 139x almost, basically. Let's go to 20. Let's get it like right at 20. 129x. There we go. Incredible. Incredible. Now imagine you bought it at 8 cents. Maybe it goes to 8 cents. I think it might. That same price is now a 239x. It's almost double, right? Just saying. This little bit of patience can make up for a bit of excellence in time. Let's look at the short-term stuff. I do believe in KTA. I do believe in Keeta. I like Tai Shank. I think I don't. Some people don't like him. I don't get it. He can be crass, I guess. Whatever. He's a good leader. I think KTA has strong leadership. I don't know. I don't work with the guy. I'm not on the inners there, but it seems like he's really focused on building a solid project and making the right connections, and this project is at low points. That's the kind of stuff you want to invest in. Things that when they're in the throes, in the bowels of the bear market, they're building, they're doing things that are significant. You want to invest in stuff like that. I want to, at least. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I will say this, on the 1 hour time frame, I kind of like this rounded bottom. I do. I mean, rounded bottoms are good, even on a 1 hour time frame. Maybe we move up a little bit. Perhaps there is some retracement to be had here from a high to a low. Maybe you move up to 17.7 cents. You find some resistance here at prior resistance. Perhaps we move up to the golden ratio. Something like that could happen. It is rounded. But you're in such screwy price territory, I wouldn't be surprised one way or another. Let's see. I bet the indicators aren't going to help us here at all. Very neutral, very neutral. Pretty neutral on the MACD. Not really helpful on the 1 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame here. RSI looks a bit bearish, but neutral. Rejecting the 50 like that. You've rejected the 50 a few times and nothing significant's happened. Same thing on the stochastics, and you're bearish on the MACD, but you're kind of just neutral overall, right? It's hard. Whenever you're neutral, the indicators are less reliable. Your daily RSI is more bullish. Your stochastics have reset, which is kind of bullish, and the MACD overall is kind of bullish as well. You are crossing red here, but again, the issue with the daily time frame is you're neutral. You're choppy and sideways. You were neutral. You're just moving sideways. So it's really any man's guess. I suppose from here, right, we're in the example of this here, move down, move up immediately, move down, move up immediately, move down, move up immediately, down, up, right? Here, you're not moving up immediately, you're chilling out. Maybe we get a reaction to the upside, but it's a weaker reaction than what we've seen in the recent months. And then from there, then we reset our oscillators to the overbought effect, and then we have more of an excuse to continue down. At any rate, move up to 17 cents, move up to 20 cents again. I don't care. Likely we're going to see lower lows. Likely The level that we're going to go to from a low to a high here is anything from, okay, that's why it's 10 cents. There we go. 1272, 10 cents to the golden ratio, 7.6 cents. Perhaps even lower than that is possible. Yes, this thing, guys, could drop all the way down to 4 cents. Even still, I would buy with a smile on my face at 10 to 7 cents. I would buy happily here, even if it drops lower. And then I would buy more. And then it drops lower, and then I would buy more. And I would just wait patiently for the seeds that we've sown to come to life. I've got nothing else to say, though, man. I've done a lot of talking. I think I'm done with this video. So hit that like button, subscribe. This bullish divergence isn't going to save you. It's not going to save you at all. If there's any KTA, Keeta fanatics who are like, you haven't even gone over the weekly time frame, it's not going to save you. The weekly time frame is not going to save you at all. It's even less bullish, actually, on the all-time history chart. But again, this isn't the all-time history. Keeta actually, at one point was below 2 cents. I would pull it up on Deck Screener, but Deck Screener on my computer just takes too long. Let's try it. Let's try it. I want to end this video, but whatever. Let's try it. Let's see. Sometimes Deck Screener is glitchy on my computer. I don't know why. Oh, hey, that wasn't bad. That didn't take too long. Soul is taken back over. KTA. Keeta the cheetah. Some of you might not know that Keeta has a past that's unforeseen on the TradingView charts. Yeah. This thing, all the way back here. The first time that I made a KTA video was down here. And I forget who it was that requested it. It was like Adam, I want to say was the guy's name. Shout out to Adam. But yeah, it was like down here. And we were bullish on it. And we were bullish on it here. We were bullish on it here too, to be fair. But then we got a little bit more open-minded to the bearish effects after the Coinbase listing. I was bullish on the Coinbase listing, but then didn't really work out, did it? We got bearish after that, after we started to come down. But yeah, there's this all-time history here. So this is, again, we look at this. You found support right here. It's kind of in the heart of this zone. Maybe you find support at the base of this zone where you found support before. That's right at 10 cents, psychological support until like 11 cents, 10 cents. Maybe you go a little bit lower, right to the base of that base, 9.5 cents, whatever. Maybe you don't find support there, and you find support somewhere in this weird range here. Maybe it's at this knot all the way down to 4 cents. Maybe you go all the way down to 1.6 cents. But this is part of the reason why I have a lot of faith and conviction in that 10 cent to 7 cent area. Time will tell. See how it goes. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye.